Welcome to Arena. I'm Will Wheaton.
And I'm Travis Oates.
Tonight on Arena, our reigning champion, Team Iron, will defend their title against the challenger, Team Nova.
Our teams will compete in Mech Warrior 4, Black Knight, Dead or Alive 3, and a newcomer to the Arena games, Tactical Ops.
Tactical Ops is, of course, a mod to the very popular Unreal Tournament engine, and it's very similar to Counter-Strike.
Yeah, some people might even call it a ripoff.
Not us.
No, wouldn't dream of it. Victory tonight will go to the team who is able to score the most arena points, which are awarded like this. In each match, there are 5 possible points to be won. Each match is broken up into 3 games, which are broken into 3 rounds. The team which wins the most points will advance to the next match. Points are awarded based on the following criteria. Each game is worth 1 point. The team with the most total accumulated kills will win 1 point, and the team with the most valuable player will win the final point.
If you missed any of that, blame the liberal media or your parents. Before we get started, let's meet tonight's players.
My name is Andy Lee. My name's going to be Maniac. I think the real strategy here is teamwork, is to get some people to defend our own base and have like a couple others to grab the other flag and bring it back.
My name is Alan Maddox, and the nickname that I'm going to be playing with today is Malenko.
My name is Kalen Kier. I play as GLC.
Hi, my name is Brent Houston. I play as Raven.
My name's Jeff Abbott, and I go by Fiend.
My name is Christopher Babico, and I play with Insane Rider as my nickname. What we try to do is just have 2 guys on defense and 2 guys on offense.
My name is Charles Neville. I also know it goes by CJ, and my alias in the game is Juggalo. I've been playing for about 3 years. I started with Quake 3, and I've just been playing that.
My name's Justin, and I play under Asmodeus, and I got it from a Nintendo 64 game, May 64. It was like the last character, it was like Asmodeus.
Well, I, for one, am glad they're on our side. Our first game tonight takes place in Tactical Ops in an arena called Blister. Team Iron's objective is to plant and detonate a bomb at one of 2 bomb sites. From their spawn site, Iron can head left through this tunnel and down this ramp to bomb site A. Or they can go straight down this tunnel, past some burnt-out houses, and through this arch to bomb site B. For Nova to win, they'll need to stop Iron from planting the bomb or defuse it once it's planted. From their spawn site, Nova can make a quick right past this abandoned bazaar to arrive at bomb site A, or they can make a left to arrive at bomb site B. This arena is filled with places to hide, so both teams will have to stay alert to get the win. Of course, our teams completely disregard the whole planting and defusing of the bomb and go for victory by eliminating their opponent.
But that never happens.
Or does it? Let's take a look at the game. 1. We begin round 1 with Maniac for Team Iron as they spawn and head out.
Also heading out to stop them is Fiend, accompanied by Team Nova. He and Juggalo head toward bomb site A.
You know, I hear bomb site A is where the party at.
That's where you get jiggy.
That's the only place you get jiggy?
That's the only place on this map that you can get jiggy.
Little sign that says you may only get jiggy. Hey, look at that! There's Raven. For Team Iron in the tunnel, he surprised Fiend, but Fiend took him out with a nice headshot.
Juggalo runs into the tunnel as Fiend reloads.
Oh! Maniac and GLC take advantage of the fallen Novas, and they rush through the tunnel towards bomb site A and the party.
Yes, it's not going to be an easy walk, though, because here's Asmodeus running some defense for Nova. She and GLC trade shots, and GLC goes down.
Well, it looks like that might have been a calculated stalling tactic, though, because Maniac has managed to make his way to bomb site A, and hey, wait, where's the party?
Yeah, I expected more music, some dancing girls, maybe.
It turns out the party was in his pants.
Oh, hello. Now I guess he dropped the bomb.
Asmodeus is the only remaining member of Team Nova. She has to kill out everyone and defuse the bomb.
Think that's going to happen?
Really getting, you know what? No. As a matter of fact, I don't. Iron wins.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice. Good job, dude.
Thank you.
2.
This for real.
It's real.
That's it.
Here are Malenko and Maniac leading Team Iron through the tunnel to begin round 2.
Maniac takes a look around and takes a defensive position in the bombed-out house, while Fiend and Team Nova approach.
You know, I hear that if you're going to take a defensive position, a bombed-out house is the best place to do it.
That's why I always take a defensive position.
Hey, didn't Malenko used to be called Some Punk Kid?
Mm-hmm, he grew up.
Oh, well, good for him. Hey, speaking of Malenko, he's up there at bomb site B with one of his teammates, and they are trading some fire with, oh, well, they were trading fire with Juggalo, who goes down.
Meanwhile, Malenko has just planted the bomb as Insane Rider lobs a grenade towards Team Iron.
Yeah, that was GLC who was with Malenko there, just for the people watching at home.
Well, thank you, and Insane Rider's dead now. I hope you're happy.
Well, good. That's what he gets for not listening to me. GLC is rushing through the dead Insane Rider towards Fiend, who is defusing the bomb, but Fiend goes down.
And he goes down as well as Asmodeus gets a little payback.
Oh, then Asmodeus goes down, and Team Iron wins the round.
How am I supposed to defuse it with one still alive?
That was good. That was good, guys.
Kill them.
Call him when you see him, baby.
All right.
Team Nova heads out as we begin round 3. You know, Travis, since Iron is already up by 2 rounds, Nova's playing this round purely for kills and objective points.
Yeah, if they can, they should let Iron plant that bomb so they can go for the defusal objective point.
What? Strategy? On Arena?
Well, you know,
You're
it does
crazy.
happen every now and then.
Hey, speaking of Team Iron, there they are. They're sneaking cautiously past the machine gun nest as they enter the tunnel.
That's where the mother machine gun hides the baby machine.
Ooh, don't make her mad. She's dangerous when she's around baby
Exactly.
machine guns. Oh, speaking of people being mad and dangerous, Juggalo goes down in the tunnel. He was fragged by Raven as Fiend joins the fight. He's through that cloud of smoke, and he's taking some cover behind those crates. All right, no, he's not, and he's dead. Okay, good
Another
job
reason
there, Fiend.
smoking is bad for you people.
Yes, indeed. Hey, there's Malenko. Running through the cloud of smoke as well, and I'm pretty sure he just got taken out by a teammate.
That's what you get for changing your name.
Yeah, don't change your name. Ooh, Asmodeus goes down, and Iron wins round 3.
Hey, Mr. Forno, you are the bomb.
All right, stop game, please.
So glad I practiced this.
Even with a negative one for getting me.
Iron continues to stomp all over their opponents. Although Nova put up a good fight in round 2, Iron dominated and dictated the gameplay in the other 2 rounds. Nova never really had control of their game in Tactical Ops.
I agree. I don't think Nova ever fully recovered from their friendly fire incident in round 1. When teams are in control of their game, friendly fire incidents just don't happen. Now, that could have been a psychological turning point for Nova, who never really got back on track after that.
Yeah, they seem to go back and forth between hesitant and reckless. And in a game like this, against a team like Iron, players must communicate, have a plan, and stick to it.
Well, in Team Nova's defense, Iron is easily the best team we've had so far in Arena, and they could have really caught Nova off guard.
Taking a look at our Arena scoreboard, we see that Iron swept this game 3 rounds to none.
1 game is in the books, but there are still 2 more to go.
We'll see if Nova can mount a comeback when Arena returns. Welcome back to Arena. Team Iron has gotten out to an early lead by winning our first game, Tactical Ops.
Our next game will take our teams far into the future and put our players into the cockpits of giant robotic battle mechs in Mech Warrior 4 Black Knight.
Tonight's game is Capture the Flag, and it takes place in an arena called Canyon. Thousands of years ago, a large polyagonal glacier swept across this plain, leaving behind a complex network of valleys and canyons. There are numerous places to hide in this arena, providing excellent opportunities for sneak attacks and just plain sneaking. This arena will really test our players' piloting abilities. Teams will need to carefully choose their mechs for this game. Because of the nature of this arena, smaller, lighter mechs equipped with jump jets will be able to quickly and easily move up and over the sheer canyon walls to make quick escapes from their opponent's bases.
Of course, teams will also want to have at least 1 heavy mech for defense to take out those smaller mechs, if they can catch them.
The players are ready to go, so let's take a look at Canyon.
1.
We're going to start round 1 with Maniac for Team Iron, outfitted in a Raven mech, and GLC, outfitted in a Ronald McDonald mech.
Hey, it's Rice and Clarence's on the phone for you there, Will.
Okay, take a message. I'm doing a show.
Okay. Here's Maniac for Team Iron on his way into Nova's base. He's running into some defenders, and he's making excellent use of some jump jets to evade them.
He's come down right there inside Team Nova's base, and here is Juggalo and Asmodeus for Nova running some defense there.
Juggalo gives Maniac a playful tap on the arm with some short-range missiles as Maniac heads out and gets the flag.
You can see Juggalo staying right on top of Maniac. Nice defense there. If you look closely at Juggalo, you can see that his torso is slightly twisted, which lets him run astride Maniac and continue to fire at him. That's the mark of a very talented mech pilot, Travis.
I thought the mark of a very talented mech pilot was a little tattoo that says mother.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, you're right.
I've got this one.
Why am I even on this show? You don't need me. You know, come on. The only reason I'm here is so the Trekkies will watch, huh?
Pretty much.
It has nothing to do with my insightful, hey, look, somebody died, and it was Juggalo. Here's Maniac, who still has the flag on his way back into his own base. And here is Fiend, who has made his way also into Team Iron's base, and looks like he's sneaking out the back way, using his jump jets to get up over that hilltop there. But I think time is running out. I don't think he's going to make it back to his base in time to score.
I don't think so either, but you know what? I think Maniac will, because I'm watching him right now, and it looks like Team Iron is going to take this one.
That was really awesome.
Good job, guys.
Awesome way to cover the middle.
Dude, it's so hard to hit him.
It is.
Yeah.
We move too slow. Just let's just stand on our base. Lock them in.
We're going to start round 2 in the canyon with Asmodeus and Fiend for Team Nova. You know, it's funny that I say we start in the canyon because pretty much the entire map is a canyon.
Well done, Wheaton.
Thank you very much.
Here's Juggalo for Nova, right at the entrance to Iron's base. He's being watched by GLC for Iron, who does absolutely nothing to stop him. That's
odd. Oh, wait, okay, there he goes.
Well, he woke up from that little nap he was taking.
Yeah, well, good. Hello, GLC. Welcome to the game. I'm Will, and this is my friend Travis. Juggalo picks up the red flag, and he could be in some big trouble there because he's got 2 of Team Iron's defenders right on his tail.
Yeah, they are right on top of Juggalo, and he's got to escape somewhere, and there's really nowhere to escape to except, right up the mountain. I didn't think of that.
He's going to try to head up that
and
wall.
right down the mountain.
Or not.
Elevator, ding. Here we go.
All right, he tries those jump jets a second time as Team Iron stays right on top of him, and Juggalo is up over the edge of the canyon. Travis, that's really impressive. He just evaded 3/4 of Team Iron. Hey, look, that's Devil's Tower from Close Encounters. Cool.
You know what? Rights and Clearances now has you on speed dial, so you should feel very proud.
Juggalo takes a big hit from behind, and oh, look at that. Another far-off blast sends him to sleep with, what can I say? What's clearance free? He can sleep with more mechs, because we already paid for that.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay, good. Hey, look, it's Maniac.
But of course, now we're saying that mechs have sex, which we can't say on TV either.
I quit.
Meanwhile, there is action happening on the field. Maniac is evading all kinds of fire from every corner of the galaxy here. Runs right up and just snares that blue flag from right under whoever that was.
That was Asmodeus, who was doing his best GLC impression. Maniac uses his jump jets again. You know, Travis, the use of jump jets so far by both teams in MechWarrior has been very impressive and very skilled. In shows before, we've really seen guys just kind of hop around with it, but they're actually using their jump jets. I'm impressed by that.
And to great effect, they're learning an important part of MechWarrior, which is that you don't just have the ground. It's not just for the ground anymore.
Yeah, right, like beef. Hey, here's Maniac closing into his home base here. He's got the blue flag. Time is running down. He's got 1 defender still chasing him, but he's going to fly that flag in and score as time runs out.
The beef people would like to talk to you.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Nice job, guys.
Excellent job.
Flying shuttles. Okay. How do we look at that time? Oh, you guys rocked it again.
3.
We will begin round 3 just outside Iron's base. They're running really fast. Juggalo and Fiend are on the attack for Nova.
Here's Malenko doing a nice Richard Roundtree. He's a bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just talking about Malenko.
I can dig it. Hey, speaking of the game, here is Juggalo picking up the red flag.
There's always room for Juggalo.
Hey, Juggalo, it's what's for dinner.
Okay, the Juggalo people want to talk to you now.
Oh, you know what? I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Here's Insane Rider running some defense for Team Nova.
I wouldn't say running.
As a smoking Raven sneaks in and picks up the blue flag. He is running a really quick zigzag pattern past 2 very heavy mechs who are defending for Nova, Travis.
Yes, There are 2 defenders there for Nova, but Raven's too quick for them, and he's gone already. Nobody's looking at him.
Right, yeah. Hey, you know what? Speaking of guys that are gone, here's Juggalo.
No,
up
he's
over
not
the edge.
gone. He just did. Look at that. That was amazing.
Right, I meant gone as in out of the base gone, not gone as in dead gone.
Meanwhile, speaking of dead, here's Raven.
And since Raven's not dead.
Well, he's limping.
Here's Juggalo creeping across the landscape there,
Go,
pursued by GLC. This so reminds me of Wild Kingdom, like when you'd see that zebra who you knew was going to get it being pursued by the cougar. Although the zebra is being pursued by the... Oh, never mind.
The zebra is now being horribly mauled by the lion.
It is nature's way.
Nature's way.
Yeah.
Usually the zebra doesn't explode and turn on fire, though.
Great. You know what? Now the nature's way people are on the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Raven is on his way back in. So far, no one has recorded a score in this round, and if Raven can pick up that flag, Team Iron's going to win this round. Time is running down, and he takes it for Iron.
Nice.
Excellent team.
Yeah, we lost that one. We got swept 3-0. Our defense couldn't kill no one.
At least for the heavies is what we had as a kind of like a double layer defense, where GLC was the first. He was the big heavy, kind of taking some major shots at the double runners coming in.
Yeah.
And then they were a little bit weakened by the time they got to me, and I was just hanging by the base. The mountains in the middle were kind of messing everything up, but you got to work with the terrain.
Yeah, they seem to know the game a little better than us.
Radars.
Well, a look inside the minds of our players as Iron takes our second game point, but they really had to work for it this time, Travis, because Nova clearly knows a thing or two about piloting a mech.
They sure do. Both teams have some very skilled mech pilots.
Absolutely. I was particularly impressed with their mastery of jump jets, and I know I talked about it a lot during the game, but I'm going to keep talking about it, because you know what?
You go, girl.
I'm the host of the show.
Okay.
Jump jets are an often overlooked feature of smaller, lighter mechs, what I was going to say.
Yeah, the smaller mechs really stood out for both teams, and I think Iron got this victory because they learned to use the terrain just slightly better than Nova, making the mountaintops and cliff tops sort of a fifth man for their team.
Let's take a look at the scoring for Mech Warrior. Round 1 went to Team Iron.
Round 2 went also to Team Iron.
And round 3 went to, say it with me, Team Iron!
Well, Iron is ahead now by 2 points, but there are 3 points left.
We will see if Nova can mount a comeback when Arena returns. Welcome back to Arena. Team Iron walked all over Nova in our first game, Tactical Ops, but they barely squeaked past them in our second game, Mech Warrior 4.
If Nova's going to make their comeback, they're going to have to do it now in our final game, Dead or Alive 3.
All right, here's Malenko as Helena for Team Iron and Fiend as Kasumi for Nova, and we're underway.
I think this is the first time we've had 2 girls going at it here on Arena.
And it is a good day.
Yes.
All right, Helena is hurt, but she comes back, puts Kasumi down, and throws a nice counter move by Kasumi there.
I can't tell you how many times I've had a schoolgirl kick my butt.
I'm glad. Oh, really Kasumi puts Helena down, and round 1 is over.
We begin round 2 with Kasumi up by 1, and she's wasting no time throwing Helena right over the side.
And they've landed in the water. They're in the water. Okay, here is Helena and Kasumi going at it.
No,
Helena is in big trouble. Kasumi's working on a perfect victory, Travis. That'll be an extra point for her.
Yes!
She gets it!
Yes!
3.
Kasumi is ahead by 2 rounds to none as we begin round 3, and already she puts the hurt on Helena.
You notice Helena's being a lot more defensive this time because she, well, very thoroughly got her butt kicked in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, she certainly did. Kasumi just lost her bid for a second perfect victory there, but she comes back with a brutal counter blow, and Helena's got a 3-hit combo of her own.
Helena finally found something that works. She could just keep off that wall. She might have a chance here.
Wow, look at her. She is barely hanging on. Helena's got not even 1 hit left in her. Kasumi just has to wink at her, and she goes down.
4.
We start round 4 where it's all schoolgirl all the time. And she's going right at it by giving Helena what for?
We're still on Arena, right? I thought we were on Cinemax. Kasumi comes back with a huge 4-hit combo, really putting Helena down. Kasumi is working on her 4th victory now. Helena comes back with some shots of her own, a nice counter throw. Kasumi taking a defensive posture and wins.
5.
We'll start round 5 with Kasumi up 4-0, working on the shutout, and takes a nice hit out of the environment there.
You hit that environment.
Hit it. Well, Helena throws Kasumi right to the ground. And, you know, Travis, this is a much more even round than any of the rounds we've seen so far.
This would be the only even round, actually.
Yeah, Helena really putting the hurt on Kasumi, and she's done.
6.
Last round, Kasumi learned a lesson from Helena. Get it,
Would you say
lesson.
she got schooled?
Yes, I would.
Would you say that there were 2 girls fighting each other?
Yes.
What?
Yes, actually, I would. Oh, look at that!
Okay, I just, you know what?
Kasumi actually went off the cliff.
Yeah, I really got to point out that it's a computer model. It's not. They're not real girls.
That's
fighting
true.
each other.
But, you know, even
It's kind of weird now.
regardless, you know what would make this a lot better?
Yeah.
The water.
Absolutely. Kasumi really putting the hurt on Helena there. Helena gets up and Kasumi
That's it.
knocks her out. It's all over. We're done. Kasumi has won the
Wait for it.
entire Dead or
There
Alive
we go.
3,
Now I'm happy.
and Nova wins. Well, you remember the Team Nova comeback I was talking about? It just started, as Fiend, playing as Kasumi, makes Malenko look like a mule with a spinning wheel.
A mule with a spinning wheel, another Willism. Team Nova certainly picked the best fighter, that's for sure. Malenko playing as Helena was never in this game at all, not even a little bit.
It looked to me like Malenko was treating Dead or Alive 3 like any other button-mashing fighting game, which it's not. In addition to giving us a wonderfully bouncy graphics engine, thank you personally from me, the designers of Dead or Alive 3 reward players who block and make good use of counter moves.
Yeah, Fiend playing as Kasumi was on the attack so much, Malenko really needed to counter, which he never did effectively. And that's why he only took 1 round and surrendered the perfect victory to Team Nova in round 2.
Well, Nova has secured their first arena point tonight with that win. Let's take a look at our arena scoreboard and see if they can complete the comeback.
Our first game point went to Team Iron, who swept all 3 rounds of TAC Ops.
Iron also swept Mech Warrior 4 and took our second game point.
Nova got a dominant performance from Fiend in Dead or Alive 3 and took our third game point.
The total accumulated kills point goes to Iron by a score of 19-7.
To award our final point, we're turned to our MVP challenge. Please open your arena scoring textbooks to Chapter 23, the MVP. To determine who our MVP is, we total up all of our players' kill-to-death ratios. Then we add in any objectives they've secured, like planting or defusing a bomb or scoring a perfect victory in Dead or Alive 3. We then feed all of this information into a giant industrial blender and pour the results out on a cookie sheet. We bake at 425 for 15 minutes, and then we take a look at that cookie sheet and see if we have our MVP. Will, do we have tonight's MVP?
Well, as a matter of fact, we do. It's GLC from Team Iron.
Yum.
My advice to all the upcoming teams would be to nail down your teamwork, practice offline in between sessions. As soon as you find out what the games are, run out, get them, start practicing in them. Work out your roles, figure out who's going to run flags, who's going to play defense, who's going to be your midfield. Find out what people are good at, and then slip into those roles and just keep practicing them until you get it down.
That's GLC-licious. What? Yeah. With both the MVP and total accumulated kills points, Iron will once again leave the arena victoriously by a score of 4-1.
Okay, GLC-licious is really giving me the creeps.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, congratulations, Team Iron. If you think you have what it takes to compete in the arena and you'll be in the Los Angeles area, log on to our website at g4tv.com/arena and let us know. And remember, people, these are all 3D models in a computer game. None of this is real. Sadly, this includes the cookie, which won't stop Travis from trying to eat it.
Hold it. Does this coat make me look fat or something? Is that a fat joke?
Was it a fat joke? Log on to our message board and let us know. For Travis Oates, I'm Will Wheaton. We'll see you next time in the arena. Come on, want the cookie, fatty? Come on, get the cookie, have the cookie. Who wants to have a cookie now?